So, Days Doors, how are you guys been doing?
Not too bad. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Yeah, getting on with what you can.
Yeah,
Yeah,
confined.
considering.
How I gotta ask this question because I know before we get to your interview, how are you guys checking out what's going on in our country? Because I know you're getting a kick out of it.
No comments. No comments.
Come on, you can.
Dangerous. Dangerous
Yeah,
terrain.
we're Switzerland. We're neutral on that. We'll stay out of the way.
Very diplomatic.
We see a lot. We see a lot on TV.
Yeah.
We see a lot, man.
We fully briefed, I think. Yeah.
Listen, you guys do not have to be afraid to say anything because I say what I say a lot.
I just hope all you guys are safe and sound and looking after each other. That's the most important thing.
Exactly. Well, I'm gonna say then I'll move on. We will be much better after January 20th.
Yep.
Yeah.
After we take out the trash. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
So you guys, there you go. So Days Indoors, where did this name come from? Because it's definitely unique and it stands out. So where did you guys get this name from?
Well, I guess the name was started because the band at the beginning was mainly Joe and I just working on some tunes, and we were spending more times indoors inside of ourselves. Yeah, I mean, two things: indoors, spending some time writing some tunes with Joe, but also when you're in a creative mode, you spend a bit of time inside yourself, indoors, to create this new thing that the world has never seen. You know.
So okay, I didn't get a chance to ask you guys to introduce yourselves, but is that JM that's talking?
Yeah, JM. Yeah, the one and only.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm very well. Thank you very much. First of all, thanks a lot for having us on the show. You know, that's awesome.
I am so glad because everybody is tuning in right now. So I am so glad that you guys are here with me. I love to show how we all can reach out, in other countries and just bring us all together. So this is fantastic for me.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, thank you so much for having us.
Thanks.
Yeah, and you have the whole band as well, just for you.
Yeah.
You guys take a minute and introduce yourselves, okay? I know we got JM. Who's next? Introduce yourself.
Shall I go?
Go for it.
Yeah, Brian, I'm Joe Killington. I'm the lead singer of Days Indoors. And I write with Jean-Marc and all the other guys. And I'm really happy to be on your show. You seem like a lovely person and you really hyped us up with that suit and tie to start the show off.
You like that music, do you? Okay.
Of course.
I'm a songwriter. I write every single music in the world. I'm a songwriter, so I write every different style of music.
So let me ask you a question. Since you brought that up, are you a fan of Justin Timberlake?
Not really. I like old school soul. I like Justin. I understand that he's great, but I love Donny Hathaway, Stevie Wonder, where he learned from. That's what I like.
You talking my kind of language.
I've been so many places in my life and time.
Yeah, Joe.
Keep going. I love it. That is awesome.
Yeah.
Love it. Like, I get so excited. I'm knocking over the microphone and everything. And I was like, oh my God. Jesus. Okay. So who's next? Who's next to you?
Matt, you want to go?
Yeah, so I guess that would be me. So my name's Matt Seal, and I am the bassist and the best looking member of the band.
Indeed.
I agree, man.
Yeah,
I mean, I am in competition with Jean-Marc. That is for sure. So.
I'm not even close.
That with a 10-foot pole. Nope.
Oh.
So who's next? Come introduce yourself. Tell me who's next.
So I'll go next, I guess. I'm Gonzo. I'm the guitar player. I will not be singing Donny Hathaway because I can't, but I do. I'll send him my love because I fucking love that man. But nothing interesting about me. I don't know. I'll let
That's
them
a
talk
lie.
about me. I don't know. They can talk about me. I'm just
The
I don't know.
most charismatic in the band.
Without a doubt, a star, a beautiful burning star in the sky. That's what I
Yeah.
am.
A looking star.
Okay. So who's last but least? Who's the last
Me.
one away?
Well, that kind of works out well because I'm the newbie here. I'm Mark. I'm the keyboards and pianos. So, but I'm quite new on the scene, really. So these guys have been doing it for a while without me.
So how new are you, newbie? So how new are you to this auspicious group?
I guess about a year we've been writing songs now, but we're just starting to see the fruits of our labour coming out.
Definitely.
So yeah. But it's
Okay, so speaking of your fruits of labor, I mean, so okay, so since you're who's your influence? Because I know who some of the influences are. Who's some of your influences for writing?
Well, I think it's varied. I think all of us have. I mean, Joe just said he likes some of the old stuff as well, and we listen to quite a bit of rock as well, modern music. I mean, going from Athlete to the Foo Fighters, Coldplay, Ghost Poet, and all the standard. I don't know, guys. Just say some of the names if you want, guys.
Well, I don't know.
Okay, so here's my question.
Who goes first?
Did you just say Rick Astley? Is that one of yours?
Oh, definitely.
Oh, massive.
Is that one of yours? Oh, that's like one of my favorites. Okay.
Oh,
Rick
wow,
Astley is one of my all-time favorites. Okay, so I love him. Okay. That was a question. Is that one of you guys said?
Can you repeat your question there?
I was just asking, I said, is that one of your favorites? I just stopped you and I said, you guys said Rick Astley, and I thought you were saying, is that one of your favorites? Because that's one of mine.
All right, okay. I don't know if you said Rick Astley.
I think they said athlete. Brian, I think they said athlete.
Athlete.
Athlete, which is a indie group. Athlete.
Yeah,
Oh,
Ricky fans.
okay. So let me clear this up. This is Brianna right here. And
Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That is okay. I wanted to clear it up so you guys can say, okay, but Brianna is my engineer. So she sets all of this stuff up.
Thank you, Brianna.
Thanks a lot, Brianna.
Yeah, I can do none of this stuff without her. So yeah. So give her accolades. So I appreciate that.
Love and respect
Thank
to
you.
Brianna. Yeah, like this. Yeah.
So how long have you guys been a group together? How long have you guys been working together?
Well, it's been about really 2 years consistently. And I mean, in 2 years, 2.5 years, we already have like two albums, and we've just released a new EP. But before that, I mean, Joe and me have been, writing together for quite a while. But as a Days Indoors, as you see the band now for about 2 years.
Somebody said earlier that you guys are just starting to see the fruits of your labor come to fruition. So what does that mean? So what's happening with that? I know when COVID came in, it put a lot of things, on pause for a minute. So how have you guys maintained through COVID?
Don't know what's. I mean, I think
anyone can take the.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna let the other guys tell you a bit more. But I think what Mark was referring to is as a band, it takes a long time to really gel together and write stuff which is relevant to every members of the band, and as a band to mature as well. I think it takes a little while, and I think this is what Mark was referring to in the writing process, in being together. The latest EP is probably, obviously we love it because it's a latest EP, but I think Mark is probably what you were referring to, no? Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah, I guess JM, you're the kind of bones behind the songs, but then it's up to the rest of us to flesh out the kind of music and the melodies and the sort of sound. And I think we work well together, as it shows in the singles that we've released. They sound good.
Have you guys taken, since you're the writer, have you guys taken some of the events that's been happening as far as like I was talking about COVID? Have you guys kind of put some of that in your music?
I mean,
I'll come in on that. Yeah, we do talk about, a lot of stuff that we've suffered with all of us, like a little bit of because these times are getting people very down, you know. Not being able to think, and a lot of us, we've been through, you know, I speak of myself, I won't speak for other people, but I've been through a lot of down times in my life, and my therapy is getting that into lyrics, you know, and making people feel better through the music. So our new single coming out on the 20th is called Be Yourself.
Okay.
And that's really like a, you know, an encouraging song to people. Just don't matter who you are, you know, just be yourself, you know, and it's just a positive message in these rubbish days, you know.
When you say be yourself, just kind of explain a little more for me when you say be yourself, because so many people have a different idea of what that means. What does that mean for you, or to any of you guys? How does that relate to any?
To me, it means if you are down, you are down. You can talk about it. Be yourself. You haven't got to lie. If you're gay, be gay. You haven't got to lie. You've just got to be yourself. Do you know? That's where I was coming from anyway, kind of thing. But how do you guys feel about that?
Yes, I don't feel you have to conform. It's about just being who you want to be and being the best that you can be. That's all anyone can ask for you, really. You shouldn't have to try to be something else.
Yeah.
Elle, sorry, I guess if, I don't know, at the moment I'm reading a book from Eckhart Tolle, the spiritual master. And, you know,
I love Eckhart Tolle.
Yeah, be yourself could be as well one of his message, you know, just try and get rid of your ego and really be in the moment, be in the time, just be yourself could be a lot of things. Be yourself with your inner side, and that comes back to the creative side. I mean, it's got lots of meaning, but it's just be genuine, leave your ego on the side. Yeah.
I want to be myself, but I don't want to get rid of my ego. No, I'm joking.
Yeah, you're the singer anyway.
Either he goes or he goes. Or I go.
Well, that's a good one.
Since you brought up the word ego, do any of you guys feel like sometimes that your ego gets in the way? Because I know that when you're in a band, everyone needs to continue. So have any of you learned how to check your ego pretty much at the door, basically saying, do you know when to check your ego?
Yeah, I'm always right.
There you go.
Sorry, someone keeps going. Someone's squeezing their chair or something.
Yeah,
and how dare you with me on your show?
Nah, but you know, Elle, when you have you always have in life, whatever you do, whether it's in the band or in a relationship or with some friends, you always have some very, very difficult moment to go through. And this comes back to the question you said before, as a band, how can you gel better? Because you understand yourself better, because you've been through tough time and some laugh, some bitters and so on. And this is the way you're gonna understand each other, and this is the way. I mean, the tough time is always there, you know. So it's sometimes you have a little bit of ego, but we all mature, and we've all been through some of the bands, and we know how to work together.
Yeah, sometimes you have to compromise, but equally, stick up.
Because you know, if you guys, there are so many. If I can recall, there are so many bands that's been around for a long time, but all of a sudden they disperse and they go their own separate ways. So in my opinion, it has to do a lot with ego. And I was wondering, how do you guys, if one person begins to stand out more than another person in the band, how would you guys deal with that, or have you even begun to experience that?
Well, sorry, I mean, Gonzalo, do you wanna go for this one? Or?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I like because usually Mark said relationships, and I think it's a similar thing. Like, speaking from experience, I guess you do get to a point in your life where you find out the things, you know, relationships, bands, jobs, whatever, that you feel that, okay, this one is worth it. So, you know, sometimes you're able to flex a bit more, like, and I guess speaking for myself, like sometimes I have to check myself. So even if the ego kicks in, I understand that he might be there for a bad reason, and Days Indoors is worth it more than my ego. So I'm able to put that to the side and, you know, and work for the common good. And I guess if you're saying, and if one of the members starts kind of poking out or maybe shining a bit more, I don't know, it's a bit the same thing. Like, is that serving the band and the message? Then